Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. This watch was launched in 2025 as a new variant of a model that originally debuted in 2016. This is the 2025 Glashutte Original Senator Excellence Panorama Date Moonphase Frosted Rose Dial. So the dial inspired by the ore mountains outside Glashutte, where copper mining, or mining for copper ore, is an age-old trade. Glashutte in East Germany and state of Saxony is the traditional homeland of this company, the largest continuously operating German watchmaker dating back to 1845 and F.A. Lange. The timepiece in my hand pays tribute to the ore mining outside the city, which is also known for glass blowing, silversmithing, and of course many watchmakers. So there are 42mm versions of the Panorama Date Moonphase, but this one in steel is a 40mm edition, and it's much easier to wear. It's 12.4mm thick, it's 47 from lug to lug with a 20mm spacing between the lugs. We'll put it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, and I would say this could easily wear on a wrist a little bit smaller than mine, let's say 15 centimeters circumference and up, flat enough with a sloped bezel. It'll slide underneath the cuff over the top, which exaggerates the width of a watch. You can still see the lugs are not out over the edge of my wrist. And while this is technically a dress watch in steel with a rose dial and a textile strap, you can dress it down and use it as an all-arounder for just about anything except heavy-duty sports or swimming. This is a watch that's designed to be versatile. We've got a textile strap on a dress watch, which is a bit subversive, but it's not a NATO, so it doesn't feel like a cliche. Brand new, no crimping, no gouging, Glashutte Original branded. We've got a double folding clasp, and it's pretty robust with a twin trigger mechanism like a sports clasp, so you have to press both of them. It can't fly open inadvertently. It's got a double folding action, which is good for avoiding the pinching of wrists. A big single fold can sometimes pinch a small wrist. This is less likely to do that. You can see externally a combination of satin finish and polish for some nuance. And then rolling back to the case, we have lugs that are stepped. Not quite the notch lugs you'll find on a Lange, but this isn't the blended lug profile of a Portuguese or a Calatrava either. And you can see that the junction is actually angled inward. It's not a vertical crease. We've got a little bit of a soft bevel, so just a little bit of a soft bevel on the lug profiles. You can probably see it best from this angle. There we go. A soft bevel on the side, satin brushed flanks, polished hoods. There's a sort of double step and a flange to this bezel. It's got the outer face, and then it's got this flange abutting the sapphire. You can see that it's a complication on top of a base movement, which is why the crown seems to be a little bit low on the case flank. This is 50 meters water resistant, which is more than a standard dress watch, but I still would not submerge it. Taking a look at the dial, you can see that it is a lovely frosted texture. That's why it is described as a frosted rose copper dial. It's a very good looking dial, and I will also mention that the dial furniture, as per GO, is blued gold. So if you look at those Roman numerals, including the Watchmaker's 4 right there, that is all blued gold. We also have blue printing on the dial, which is a wonderfully warm complement to the rose. We have a moonphase and we have a panorama datum. This is a feature first included on Glashutte Original watches back in 1997. It's double disc, but unlike a lot of big dates, this is a flush disc. And unlike a lot of Glashutte Original double-digit dates, this is a quick set system. The first quick set is for the moonphase, which you can see in the upper corner. And the second quick set is for the date. Again, on a lot of GO watches, there's a pusher on the case flank for making that adjustment. It's nice to be able to quick set it here. We also have hacking seconds, so you can set the watch precisely to a reference time. We have a very vintagey set of assegai or spear style minute hand and a sort of pear or apple, what would be called a palm style hand. And then we turn it all over, and it's a very modern movement. This is the caliber 36. This is actually the 36-24, so this debuted on the Excellence Collection back in 2016. It's an extended power reserve movement, so automatic winding with 100 hours of power reserve. It has a free sprung balance, so although you can make fine adjustments with the swan's neck, it's conventionally locked in place, with most of the timing adjustments achieved by moving these pairs of poising screws in and out. And so you actually change the polar moment of the balance wheel by moving them in and out in pairs, accelerating the timing or retarding the timing to keep the watch on time. This was also the caliber 36, the first use of a silicone hairspring on a Glashutte original watch, so it's anti-magnetic. 4 hertz beat rate, you can see that it's a 6-position adjustment, which is outstanding. That's one more than a standard chronometer and more than the high horology standard you'll find on Vacheron, on Lange, on many watches at the high end. So this is 6 positions, and it goes through a 24-day timing and durability test at the factory before it's released. You can see it's a nicely sized movement. It's got a couple of elements that I like quite a bit. You can see that we've got satination on the barrel cover. We've got solarization on the ratchet wheel. We also have it on the crown wheel core right here. We also have both polished and blued screws. You can see we have stripes across the bridges, satin on most of the wheels. We have snailing on the outer edge of the bridges, which is a great look. We have beveling. You could see the bevels here. Because this is a 3/4 style bridge, we don't have a lot of beveled edges. This is a nod to the pocket watch era of Glashutte Original, but we do have a bevel right on the edge. We also have a really dramatic solarization of the reduction wheel for the winding system, and then we've got freehand engraving of the balance cock a la Lange and some engine turning just next to it. Really good looking movement, lots to love, large size, long power reserve, free sprung, anti-magnetic, very accurate, and with a double quick set system so you can quickly manipulate the complications of the watch. It has 40 joules, so it's heavily jeweled as well. And again, 50 meters water resistant, even though there's no explicit mention of it on the back. It is 50 meters water resistant, but with a push down crown, so don't swim with it. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.